The nephron is the filtration unit of the kidney. The ability of the kidney to filter and remove waste from the blood is dependent on the basic processes of diffusion, osmosis, and countercurrent flow. As we've already seen, substances tend to move passively or diffuse from areas where they are in high concentration to where they are in low concentration whenever possible. By using the ability of substances to move passively along their concentration gradients, the kidney can return essential substances like salt and water back to the blood. When solute movement is restricted, as is the case with the semipermeable membrane of mammalian cells, water molecules will move along their concentration gradient, thereby equalizing the solute concentration gradient as well. This is known as osmosis. Organisms utilize countercurrent flow to maximize the exposure of one substance to another for passive exchange. Animals use this method to maintain optimal temperature, exchange respiratory gases, and maintain homeostasis in the kidney. As an example of countercurrent flow, notice how it is used in fish gills to maximize the transfer of oxygen to the blood from the surrounding water. While the maximum oxygen saturation with the concurrent flow is 50%, the maximum saturation rises to near 100% when the water and blood flow in opposite directions during countercurrent flow. The mammalian body depends on countercurrent flow in the kidney to regulate blood volume, solute concentration, and nitrogenous waste concentration. Countercurrent flow in the kidneys relies on building and maintaining a concentration gradient of salt that in turn maintains a concentration gradient of water. Salt, sodium chloride, is moved in a steady flow from the filtrate into the interstitial fluid and finally from there back into the bloodstream. Because the fluids in the kidney tubules and the associated blood vessels run in opposite directions, the concentration gradient between them is maintained for an extended period. In summary, the passive and active movement of salt from the kidney tubule to the interstitial fluid also draws water out via osmosis. Because these materials are then carried away by the blood vessels, concentration gradients from tubule to interstitial fluid are maintained. Therefore, the net effect of countercurrent exchange in the nephron is to maximize the transfer of salt and water from the kidney back to the blood.